Why is there a... I'm so confused and sad. Okay, it's a heart gun. Did they just disappear? That's kind of cool. So, we're gonna put this disclaimer in the front too. Didn't watch the video before I shot this, wanted to tell the story, ask for a little bit of help. None of the stuff that happens in this video is for a way to solve the problem my friend is having. And I use the word my friend strongly. I actually really like the guy. So before we continue our sponsored now Elden Ring gameplay, we're playing co-op with Anonymous right now, killing some early bosses in his playthrough with my character Sizzling Bacon. I have a less fun story to talk about, and it's a little bit more real. We have been devoid of this for so long, and I was like, why is this coming up so much now? And that's because people are going back to school. I have an online friend, but he was telling me a story about being bullied in school. And you know, I hear bullying now and I go, oh, it's nothing like back in my day. But like, it's actually pretty bad. It's actually pretty severe. You know, the whole afraid to talk in class, afraid to walk down the hallway, and it's nothing too physical. You know, pulling on the backpack, like yanking on the back of the backpack, things like that. You know, he's really afraid to report it because he will get RPC'd. He will get suspended. Reaching out and identifying the problem really does help. A lot of bullying only works when it's behind closed doors. A lot of bullying does not work when it's out in the open and identified, so we can publicly shame it, right? Like that works. Standing up for yourself normally does work very well with that kind of bullying. And you know, I know a lot of people have a lot of experience with that and it not working. I'm not saying it's 100% of the time, you know what I mean? And a lot of people look for conflict and you can kind of feel that anger kind of like building. And it's very upsetting sometimes to deal with that kind of stuff, especially if the person's bigger than you. But there's a lot of situations where it does make it worse. I am very aware of that. You know, I'm gonna just be very honest and frank. I've been trying to be very honest for a long time. I had some deal with some bullies. You talk about DJ and JJ, and you see how big Ronald is. He was a little brother back in the day. DJ and JJ used to be very active individuals. You know, so getting a good group of friends really does help. We didn't actually have to like physically fight a lot of people. You know, we didn't have to argue with a lot of people, but there is strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you're being bullied just because of like a size difference, maybe a little weird, maybe you play a little bit too much Fortnite, maybe you play too much Minecraft and they think that that's a reason to bully people. You know, there's a lot of communities that stand up for that kind of stuff, and it started in my era and it has continued. So there's a lot of people that find that very unacceptable. Putting those people in their place is really important. So yeah, you know, we'll kind of make some light of it, get some death fantasy going, right? And maybe not death, but you know what I'm saying. We'll get some fantasy going, and we'll you know what I'm saying, enjoy some of this. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna skip through some of the commentary parts, but we are gonna watch all the clips. Here we go. Why are they touching her food? Oh. Maybe this will make us more depressed and happy.
Coming in at number 7, we have Saki-chan Fruit Basket 2019. Reflecting on Saki's past,
this is from Fruit Basket? Why is she getting her ass whooped in Fruit Basket?
Soul, she had a hard time controlling her abilities. The bullies just make everything worse, but they deserved it anyways. This pure innocent girl goes to school just to be called a witch, forced to eat living animals, or literally being burned or scarred by supposedly what you could call classmates, but are absolute bitches and devils.
I've never seen this anime, so never mind. We're probably gonna watch a lot of these. I haven't seen these clips. This is terrible.
But for real though, seeing those bullies suffer and be in pain was more entertaining than watching fight scenes in most shonen anime. Not to mention, it was so badass when Saki snapped. She wishes death upon them. I honestly wish Saki had done more than this because the bullies truly deserve to live a life in hell.
What kind of commentary is this? They're still kids, damn. Did she really just murder them in Fruit Basket? I thought Fruit Basket was the one where the people turn into animals. What the heck is this?
Coming in at number 6.
That's the end. She just kills them. All right, so maybe we should have a nice caveat about not killing bullies. I feel like bullies do deserve a lot. They do deserve a lot. You know? They do. But like killing them? I don't know about that part. I don't know. Don't do that. Don't kill anybody.
Seriously though, what is up with magical girls anime and giving them a dark past? Kano is one of the most badass characters with such a dark backstory, which made us understand why she became so violent these days. I can't believe the audacity those bullies have to even compare her to her mother. Poor girl goes to school just to get called ugly names and be molested by her own classmate.
We gotta cut that out. That can't be in there. This is awful. This is actually
thought
awful.
That she would get some
Why are they showing? I don't want to see this, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Everything has a limit. And boy, was it beyond satisfying when she finally snapped and gave those bullies a nice punch in the face.
Yo!
Teacher! Come quick!
It'd be like that sometimes, though, girl.
Especially the moment she picked up coming in.
These anime are awful. This is the worst anime list I have ever seen. Why does anyone watch this? Now I get the disclaimer. This is from Ali. He said, yeah, I'm not sure if you get a community guideline strike or not. If you did this video, it's probably best for Patreon only, you know, considering it's violence involving children and whatnot. Yeah, you think you could have mentioned that before I started the video.
I'd call it the karmic justice delivered in response to her bitchy attitude. It's hilarious how she got beaten up twice in the classroom with chairs. Once, thanks to Shion, and now thanks to Rika. It's pretty much understandable that Satoko acts like this because of her abusive family, but it doesn't give her permission to hurt other people.
It doesn't. You don't beat people with chairs.
But it always strikes me how out of character it is for Rika. She was, from my point of view, always a deep thinker with a lot of inner monologue. Here, she just loses it and demonstrates pure violence. I can tell that this is everyone's favorite scene in Higurashi.
That's kind of fun. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Oh! 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 Yo!
It gets even more intense the moment Rika's voice changes when she gets serious. Honestly, this scene deserves a spot in oddly satisfying compilations.
No, it does. No, it doesn't. Why are all of these... Guys, we can't put this video up. This is a Patreon-only video, exclusive, whatever. Y'all can't see this? What the fuck? Bro, it's just kids getting their ass whooped. That's all this is. It's my wife's coffee. This is disgusting.
Aya getting herself into trouble with having her ruined school shoes in the locker.
God, dog.
School table vandalized, drowned in the toilet, being
what
punched,
kind of
kicked, and even
bullying
choked by her brother Kaname, who wants Aya to help him relieve his stress from his father's expectations.
Nah, this is another level of abuse. This is abuse. This ain't... Why is there a... I'm so confused and sad. Okay, it's a heart gun. Did they just disappear? That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. I'm with it.
Not just that. Karma is real, bro. It doesn't take long for it to happen either. In a split second, those psychopaths will run over by a train. In my opinion, they do deserve death. But it would be more entertaining to see them being tormented and suffered day by day.
You are doing too much. You are doing entirely too much, sir.
Until death. Be tortured and never come back to Earth.
Oh, he playing into it. You notice I got 2 drinks. This is my wife's drink. It's not only is it disgusting, it's got like a weird texture that I don't know if it's safe to drink. Yeah, definitely not. Actually, that drink. So I got a different drink on the side to replace that one I stole from my wife. All right, we'll continue. What's happening? What is happening? I don't get what's happening. I don't even understand what they're doing.
People bully the wrong people, and little do they know, karma is always coming. In a frenzied turn of events, Hiroko unleashes her dragon child into the world. All sense of judgment clouded by her anger, Hiroko uses her hulking beast to take revenge on her overbearing parents, on the bullies who made her life hell, and perhaps even all of mankind. Although the
Literally a
revenge moment
dragon.
on Aki was kind of disgusting and, well,
Oh.
disturbing.
No, never
Somewhat
mind.
satisfying to see
Oh.
what happened to Aki
Oh.
and her brother being collateral in the process.
What in God's name? No, you don't. No, you do not. We are not putting this. You're not gonna see any of this.
He certainly deserved what was coming for him. Coming in at number 2, we have Renee
Wow.
Bellinetta, Vivid Strike. Here's another reason not to understand the victim of the bullies. Those maniacs didn't see it coming when they break an important memento of her grandfather and physically prevented her from seeing her grandfather before he passed away.
Dude, these anime are too raw. This anime is too raw. It's too bad. This is too much. It's
When her mother called, an already emotionally vulnerable Renee finally snaps and goes all Doomslayer on her 3
That's
bullies
cool.
at school the next day.
Yeah. Oh, that's blood. Oh, God. Oh! She kicked the hell out of her. She dead, too. She done killed everybody. Everybody dead.
And number 1
So-
goes to Lucy, Elfin Lee.
Oh, Elfin Lee. We can't show none of Elfin Lee. We can't show none of that. So, we're going to put this disclaimer in the front, too. Didn't watch the video before I shot this. Wanted to tell the story, ask for a little bit of help. None of the stuff that happens in this video is for a way to solve the problem my friend is having. And I use the word my friend strongly. I actually really like the guy. This kind of content is not what I would suggest to consume going through bullying. Yeah, this is pretty sadistic, man. Anyways, I'm shocked. If this is the censored part for YouTube, holy heck, that was tough. We're gonna watch some Dashi or something to loosen up. And if this is the uncensored version for Patreon, holy hell, that was tough. Jesus Christ, that was bad. I'll see you guys in the next one, or maybe I won't. Who gives a peace? God